Hello there. Let's imagine something wonderful together. Picture a country so beautiful it looks like a dream. We'll build this country with our hands, using colorful clay. Every mountain, every flower, every lake, handcrafted with love. This is Switzerland, often called heaven on earth. Our journey is a claymation adventure, bright, wobbly, and full of charm. Our claymation Switzerland is ready. You can almost hear the gentle cowbells and smell the fresh mountain air. Welcome to Switzerland, made of clay. Now, let's look at the mountains, the heart of our clay Switzerland. We mold grey and white clay into tall, jagged shapes. The Swiss Alps. One peak stands out, the Matterhorn, sharp as a shark's tooth. Fluffy white clay tops the mountains, sparkling under studio lights. These aren't scary mountains, they're friendly giants. To explore, we make a little red cogwheel train, chugging up a winding track. From the top, green valleys look like patchwork, lakes like blue puddles. A clay eagle soars between the peaks. We see the Eiger and Jungfrau, three old friends standing together. Cotton clouds drift past, tiny hikers trek the paths, and white edelweiss flowers dot the rocks. These mountains are more than lumps of clay. They're playgrounds for adventure and places for quiet thoughts. They remind us of nature's power and beauty. As the sun sets, the clay mountains glow orange and warm. They seem to wish us good night from their home in the sky. The mountains make us feel small, but in a wonderful way. They show us strength and timelessness. Our clay world is alive with movement. Trains, hikers, eagles, and clouds. Every peak tells a story. The Alps are Switzerland's crown, and in clay they're magical. Let's keep climbing, exploring, and dreaming. The adventure is just beginning. These mountains are waiting for you. In our claymation, the Alps are always within reach. Let's see what lies beyond the peaks. Onward to the lakes below. Let's leave the mountains and discover the beautiful Swiss lakes. We press shiny blue clay into green hills, glazing it for a sparkling wet look. Here's Lake Geneva, so big it's almost a sea. On its shore, a tiny clay city and the Jet d'eau fountain. A white paddle steamer glides by, Swiss flag waving. Our boat visits Château de Chillon, a fairy tale castle on the water. We build the chapel bridge, with clay flowers and a swan below. These lakes are the soul of Switzerland. Peaceful, calm, perfect mirrors for sky and mountains. Magical places full of life and beauty. Let's follow the rivers and streams to the villages beyond. Welcome to the heart of Switzerland. Let's leave the big lakes and travel into the countryside, where small Swiss villages hide in green valleys. We craft brown and white clay chalets with sloping roofs and carved balconies. Window boxes overflow with bright clay flowers. Each house looks warm and cozy, a perfect place to live. In Lauterbrunnen Valley, waterfalls made of clear, wobbly clay cascade from cliffs. Staubach Falls looks like a veil of white dust. Our clay village clusters around a small church with a tall steeple. Green fields surround the village, dotted with happy clay cows. Life here is simple and sweet. We create scenes of daily life. A baker with fresh bread, a farmer leading cows, children playing in the fields. Cotton smoke curls from chimneys, adding to the cozy feel. It's a place where everyone knows each other, a true community. These villages are the heart of Swiss tradition, where time moves slower and life is in harmony with nature. The mountains protect them, the fields feed them, and the streams give them water. In our claymation, these villages are pockets of pure happiness. They remind us of the importance of home and community. The simple joys, fresh bread, laughter, and green meadows make life beautiful. The villages are Switzerland's soul. Let's wander their winding paths and meet the people who live there. The adventure is in every detail. Our clay world is full of warmth and welcome. Let's see what the cities hold next. Not everything in Switzerland is a tiny village. There are big cities too, each with a unique charm. Bern, the capital, is built with grey and beige clay for its old sandstone buildings and covered arcades. The bright blue Ahr River hugs the city. Zurich is busy with a grand train station, colorful old town, and silent clay trams. Geneva feels international, with important buildings and a big clay globe in a park. Swiss cities are full of character, clean, organized, and alive with museums, theaters, and shops. You're never far from nature. A short train ride takes you from city center to mountain or lake. The cities have hearts made of old stone and history, but pulse with modern life. They're places where tradition and innovation meet. The next stop, Swiss food. Get ready for a feast. What's a trip to Switzerland without food? Let's make some delicious Swiss treats out of clay. First, chocolate, dark, milk and white, rolled and cut into neat squares, some wrapped in shiny foil. Our clay chocolate shop window is full of bunnies, bears and fancy pralines. Now for cheese. We shape yellow clay into big wheels, poking holes for Swiss cheese. We make Gruyere, Vacherin and more, setting up a bustling cheese market. A proud cheesemaker slices a wheel for a hungry clay customer. The air is filled with the imaginary smell of cheese. Time for fondue. A red pot of melted yellow clay, tiny bread cubes, and long forks. Our clay people gather, dipping bread and laughing together. It's a happy, social meal, perfect for a cold evening in a cozy chalet. Swiss food is simple but made with care, using the best ingredients from the land. Happy clay cows provide milk for cheese and chocolate. Potatoes become rosti, a golden brown pancake in a frying pan. Swiss food brings people together, celebrating the land's bounty. In our claymation, every meal is a feast of joy and community. The flavors are rich, the company warm. Food is a celebration of Swiss life. Let's savor every bite and every moment. The table is set, the fondue is bubbling. Join the feast, there's always room for one more. The taste of Switzerland is unforgettable. Let's listen to the sounds of tradition next. Our claymation Switzerland isn't silent. It's alive with sound and music. The Alphorn's deep, echoing notes travel across clay valleys, played by a figure in traditional clothes. Yodeling fills the mountaintops, singers in colorful outfits, mouths wide, voices rising and falling. Cowbells, made of yellow clay, clank gently as cows graze in green meadows. These sounds are the soundtrack of Swiss countryside, peaceful, joyful, and full of life. Traditions connect people to their land and history. We create a festival scene, flags wave, people dance, and a wrestling match called Schwingen takes place in a sawdust ring. The air is filled with music, laughter, and community spirit. These events are colorful, lively, and full of charm. In our claymation, traditions add depth and character. They show a country proud of its past and alive in the present. The sounds of Switzerland are unforgettable. Every note, every bell, every cheer tells a story. The music brings people together. Let's join the celebration and feel the rhythm of Swiss life. The festival never ends in our clay world. The traditions are alive and well. Let's meet the people who make it all possible. A country is its people. So let's create some Swiss characters out of clay. They're precise and thoughtful, like the watchmaker at his desk, assembling tiny gears. Swiss innovation shines in a science lab where clay scientists work on new ideas. From inventing cellophane to the World Wide Web, Swiss minds are curious and clever. Harmony is key. Switzerland has 4 official languages, and in our clay town square, groups chat and laugh together. Different languages, one community, living in peace and respect. The Swiss are hardworking, reliable, and care deeply for their land. A clay family hikes the mountains, carrying their rubbish home and protecting the flowers. They're guardians of their beautiful country. Pride is quiet but strong, rooted in care and community. The people make Switzerland truly special. Their blend of precision, innovation, and harmony is the country's secret ingredient. In our claymation, every figure has a story. The people bring the landscape to life. They are the heart of Switzerland. Let's celebrate their spirit and kindness. The adventure is richer because of them. Switzerland is more than a place. It's its people. Our claymation journey ends, but the dream of Switzerland lingers. We've climbed mountains, sailed lakes, explored villages and cities, and tasted chocolate and cheese. Why does Switzerland feel so special? It's the perfect balance, nature's power and human harmony. The Alps remind us of grandeur, the valleys of peace, the lakes of calm. Switzerland shows us how to live with respect for nature and each other. 4 languages, 1 community, proof that harmony is possible. It's a small country with a big idea, quality, care, and community. Our clay model is more than a picture, it's a story of hope and inspiration. Switzerland feels like a place where things are done right. Calm, safe, breathtakingly beautiful. A dream we can all learn from. The adventure may end, but the inspiration remains. Let's carry a little piece of this claymation dream with us. The world is full of beauty. Let's shape it with our own hands. Thank you for joining this journey through Switzerland, made of clay.